Day 129, becoming Christopher Cruz. Just got back from the beach. And a couple things were said that really has got me thinking. So the first thing is tonight in our house, we all grilled steaks and we were in the kitchen, listening to music, just laughing, having a good time. And someone was mentioning how in house 3, that's the house I live in, we're all just badasses. We're all very powerful and strong, have really strong personalities. We're all alphas. And one of the girls was like, yeah, it's crazy, but we all get along. Because usually when you have that many strong personalities, it doesn't work. But we all really click and work together. And then when we walked to the beach, the same girl, she was like, but we all work together. It all works. She's like, why? And then another girl said, well, we're all alphas, but we have one leader. And then they looked at me and she pointed at me and did a lion thing. And I was just like, oh, fuck. I kind of am the leader of the house. I bring people together to do all this stuff. Now that I'm coaching people, it's it's just my energy. I'm just kind of a natural leader. Once I get comfortable with the people, then I kind of step into that. But it's not forceful. It's just it's natural. And then when we were walking back, one of the girls here, she's got married. She's from Turkey. And I looked over and she was walking and I was like, damn, she's just got swag. She's got swagger. She walks with confidence. And so I told her that, and I was trying to explain what swagger meant, or swag, and it was hard to explain it, but it was just this confident, bold energy. And then she was like, you have that same energy. She's like, when you walk into a room, when you're in the room, I don't have to see you, but I can feel your energy because it's so strong when you come in. And I was like, damn. And so I'm listening to this kind of stuff, and it's these two different experiences. First experience from my head, my mind, my sheep is wait, really? Me? And then the second experience is from my heart, my soul, my lion, which is yeah, of course me. Of course I'm the leader. Of course I have this powerful energy. Of course, that's just who I am. But there's part of my mind that's doesn't allow me to own or see who I am or how much of a impact I have on the people that I'm around. And I was thinking about it tonight, and I think it's because I've spent most of my life around people that downplay my energy. They downplay my power. They don't acknowledge it. They have been maybe threatened by it or jealous of it, or it made them uncomfortable. And that's mostly in relationships. I look at the people that I've dated, and I look at every single one of them, and let's see. I think 95% of them have downplayed my energy. Have said things, done things that kind of pulled me down or didn't allow me to see who I really was. I would achieve something or do something and I'd be really excited, and they would have a way of just making these small little comments that would just take the wind out of my sails, kind of deflate me, just these little comments, or they wouldn't get very excited, or they'd just be oh, okay, unimpressed. And the people that I date, I've always taken their opinion of me more. It's their opinion of me has been more important than anyone else's opinion of me, because that's how I've been in relationships. So it's like their opinion mattered more than anything. So I could have 100 people telling me I'm so great, but if the person I'm in a relationship with wasn't saying that, then I wouldn't believe it. And so unfortunately, I've been in a lot of relationships with women that just downplayed who I am. And I know some of them were jealous of it. Some of them, it made them feel insecure. It made them feel less than. It was threatening to them. All these different things. And so I'm in this community right now, and people are saying stuff like this, and it's like I have to do a double take. I'm like, wait, what? Me? Like, you're talking about me? No, really? And it's fucked up because I've just been brainwashed in these relationships, and to downplay myself, to not be impressed with myself, because I've always dated these girls that are impossible to impress. No matter how great I am, no matter how amazing I am, it's never enough. They're never impressed. And so then that creates this belief that I'm not impressive, that I'm not as great as I know I am. And it sucks. But then I get around these people and they see me in a different light, and it's weird because I can feel how strong my energy is here, living here. Like, I know I have a presence, a very powerful presence. Like, I've had that in my companies. Like, when I walk in the door, people know I'm there. People know that, like, I can change the energy of a room very easily. I can lift people up very easily. And it's like I don't know, like when I look at culture and energy of people and groups and communities, and like leadership is an art. Like, when you lead people, it's like really paying attention to what people respond to, and what drives them and what gets them excited. And it's like, as I'm part of this community more and more, like, I'm learning about what's missing, what people need, what people respond to. And luckily, I'm just being myself, and I'm becoming a natural leader here. And like, it even goes back to the conversation that I had with the community manager today. Like, that whole conversation was like, lead them. They need a leader, and you can be that person. But my self-confidence is not as high as it should be, because I've just been in these relationships where these women just downplayed the fuck out of who I was. And then I started to believe it. And they were very unhealthy relationships. And so I have to just be very, very aware of what I say to myself about myself. Like, I got to be very aware of how great I really am, and how much of a leader I am. And that when I'm around, things are different. And when I'm not around, things are different. And I just need to own it. Because just because I've dated women that are never impressed by me doesn't mean that people aren't impressed by me. I think a majority of people that interact with me are impressed by me in some way. I'm not saying like I'm that, no, fuck that, I am impressive. See, I was about to downplay myself right there. I'm not that impressive. I'm not saying I'm that impressive, but no, fuck that, I am impressive as fuck. Oh, God. This is like escaping like a fucking mental paradigm of like realizing that you're really powerful and owning it. Like, but it's like you can't really see it. But I think that living in this community is going to help me see it, because it was the same thing when I was living in Bali and I became the life coach in residence at this co-working space. I did workshops every week and I coached like most of the people there. Like, I had that presence. Like when I walked in, people just, it shifted something in the air. And so I look at all of these people that I'm living with, and it's like the thing that's missing is leadership. And it's no accident that I'm there. It's just owning it and making sure that I give most of my time and energy to people that see how great I am and express that and share it and don't hold back and don't downplay it, because I need that. That's the kind of support that I need right now. And it's like them just saying those two things tonight was huge for me. It was like, whoa, I need to wake the fuck up. Because these people here see me differently than I see myself. And they see me more accurately than I see myself. They see me as a leader. I don't see myself as that yet. Like, I'm starting to step into it. I'm starting to see it. But they see it on a much more powerful level than I do. And I didn't realize that until tonight. And I need to see myself from their point of view. So it's interesting. But yeah, I think about all of my past relationships, and I've dated a very similar kind of person, and that kind of person is very, very hard to impress. And doesn't give out compliments very freely or easily, holds back a lot. And I'm the exact opposite. Like, I built them up constantly. Like, when I saw something amazing, I expressed it. Like, I shared it, because I know that makes a difference. Like, words of affirmation, it's like one of my top love languages. And so in relationships, I'm always like expressing that. Like, you're so fucking amazing. You're this, you're that. Building people up. But I've never been in a relationship with someone who expresses it on the level that I do. It's always been, they suppress it. They don't express it. They don't hold back. So I'm the one giving all these words of affirmation, and I don't really get it back. And so then I think, maybe I'm just not as good as I know I am. Maybe I'm like giving myself too much credit. Maybe I'm just not that great. But I build them up, and I make them look like they're fucking incredible and make them feel incredible. But I've never really gotten that in return on the level that I give it. So it's just really nice. Like, really nice hearing that. And it's like, when they said it, it was just like, oh, I know that's the truth. I could feel it in my heart. It's like, you are speaking the truth. And it's exactly what I needed to hear. And I need to step up as a leader and focus on bringing this community together and doing things that bring us all together and be who I'm meant to be. I said on that beach a month and a half ago, bring me my people. These are my people. And there's a little slug or snail. They're so cute. Yeah, so time to lead.